Okay, let's see how this works. Got this little pole thing that I'm hanging on to see if that makes videoing better or easier. Got a little control, a little analog control. Just walking in the woods right now. And I don't have anything that I want to say on this video, but one thing that I am working on, get this, make sure it's lined up so you can see me, is one thing I'm working on is like just doing things, not overthinking them. And like creating content, it's so easy to overthink what you're trying to do. At least it is for me. And I think one of the secrets is just fucking doing it. I think that is the secret. Just doing something. And here I am walking in the woods, don't have anything to say, don't know how to use this, using some pole thing that I don't know how to use. It's fancy, but cool, but complicated at the start. But it's like, let's just make a video and see what comes up. Maybe something's gonna come up that I want to share that I'm going through, and maybe it'll resonate with maybe one person. So we'll see. Yeah. I'm just here walking in the woods. Got this little thing in my hand. I can control like where it looks. So here's me just like analoging it around, which is pretty fucking cool. I'll get the hang of this thing. Hopefully it makes videos easier, not harder. But yeah, so I bring up the idea of like overthinking things, perfectionism, just thinking about it and not actually doing the thing that you're thinking about. And what I've realized, for me at least, is this is like a way of keeping us safe. For me, it's a way of keeping me safe. And I think it is that way for a lot of people, especially a lot of people I know, where they're constantly talking about, I want to do this. I want to start a personal brand. I want to start a business. I want to do this. I want to do that. But they never do it. And I can relate to that experience. And what I've realized is one, yeah, it's a protective mechanism to keep us in our zone of comfort. Perhaps because we don't have the energy or the capacity to go through that experience of discomfort that would come with change or doing something new. And for me, what has really changed the game and allowed me to show up and be in that discomfort is learning about my nervous system and how much it contributes to the way that I show up in the world. And so, what I've learned is that, but first of all, before I get into that, check out where I am right now. If I can figure out how to point the camera to where I want it to go. This thing's wobbly and interesting. But here we go. Oh, we're getting there. I'm just walking by the lake right now. Got these really cool cabins here. I come to this spot a lot. I don't even know who owns this cabin, but I probably use his deck more than he does. It's got just a cool view of the lake, and no one's really close by this spot right here. Um, so sometimes I just like, oh, what's my, oh, did I run out of battery? What's this saying? What's this saying? Oh, okay. Just gotta cancel that button. Okay, now I can see the screen. That's good. Okay. So yeah, so let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, oh, just trying to turn this thing. What? Let's see. Let's see. turn it this way. Oh, we can turn it back to me. Okay. Oh, we're spinning. We're spinning. So yeah, anyway, this is like a really cool deck that I come to. Really cool view of the lake. Lake's frozen right now. It's the end of winter, start of spring. But yeah, anyway. Oh, get the hang of it. So yeah, as I've learned about the nervous system, I've realized and I've learned that um there's this thing with this camera, this app where I can like get it to like automatically stay on my face. I'm gonna learn how to do that for the next time. But you know what? You gotta start somewhere. This video is not gonna be perfect, but I'm gonna post it even though it's not perfect. Isn't that something? Isn't that crazy? That's a crazy idea for me. It's not gonna be what I want it to be, but that's okay. So, as I've learned about the nervous system and how it affects our lives, is that, as you already know, we have the two states of the nervous system, sympathetic and parasympathetic. And one is the threat and the fight or flight response and being hyper vigilant to what's going on. And for me, I realized that I was always working out of that space, always living in that space of hypervigilance, of stress, of trying to figure out everything that's going on at once to keep me safe. And so growing up, I grew up in a really chaotic environment. A lot of stress, a lot of emotional, um, like dysregulation, nervous system dysregulation, people just always being in a stressed out state. And so that was normal for my nervous system. And that's what I experienced as a child. And my nervous system became wired to that state. And so learning that and realizing that, I've started to be able to work with my nervous system and program it to be in more of a relaxed, at ease state. And by doing that, I'm able, for one, to fucking create a video in the middle of the woods that's not good at all and be okay with posting it. Like, that's one experience that I'm having from regulating my nervous system, putting myself into a state of ease and relaxment. And for so much of my life, the way I got to that place of relaxation was with weed. Like, that was the biggest tool that I used to find that state of relaxation. But the problem with weed for me, and I think for a lot of people, is it's not ideal. It doesn't make you, doesn't put you in an optimal state. It's just masking all the things that you're feeling and going through, but you're not healing at all. And you're really not, it's not like a healthy, sustainable tool, at least not in my opinion, and not for me in my experience. Man, this camera is brutal. I gotta figure out how to do how it so it focuses right on me. And so yeah, so for me, weed stopped working. It stopped working. This camera is brutal. The weed stopped working, and my body wasn't able to process it anymore. And it didn't put me into that calm state anymore. It actually made everything worse. So I had to stop using it, and I was forced to find another tool. And so I could either, turn to like some other substance. Luckily I didn't. I used probably TV and like food. That was kind of what I used for quite a while after weed didn't work for me, at night to relax. But now I've been able to find actual tools that I can use on a daily basis that are healthy, sustainable, and give me immediate relief to get me into a calm, at ease place where I can actually perform. I can actually, in my work, I can have high performance in my work. I can have more presence in my relationships and in my life in general, especially my relationship with myself. And yeah, so I've been on this like really interesting journey of healing, and it's brought me to this place of learning so much about the nervous system, so much about the body and how the body holds on to stress and trauma. Because for so long, I was working and trying to heal everything in my mind. I thought all the problems were in my mind, all the stress, all the trauma was in my mind. But I realized most of it's in your body. And so if you're not working with your body and bringing that into the picture, you're not going to make the progress that you want to. I didn't. And I know a lot of people that are in that same place. And so, yeah, where do I want to go with this? How do I want to finish this video off? So yeah, I've been on this journey. That's what I was saying. And doing this 12-month certification right now in somatic movement. It's integrating like so much cool stuff like osteopathy and quantum biology and somatic psychology, all this really cool stuff. And just in a few weeks of practicing what I'm learning and living what I'm learning, my experience of life is completely changing. And I'm someone who's been, meditating for hours a day for the past many years, spent 3 months in an ashram living with monks, like been in this world for a while, and nothing's been as profound as working directly with my nervous system and directly with my body. So I guess how I want to finish this video is I'm super stoked about all of this, and it's really going to be a foundation of the content that I create for the next little while, sharing videos of like tools that you can use in the moment, practices that you can integrate into your daily routine that can just really help you create safety and ease in your body and put you into not only a place of rest and ease and safety, but a place of healing, because no healing can take place until safety is established in your body. Oh, there we go. Safety is established in your body, and that is something that you actually feel tangibly. Like it's not just an idea in your head, you literally feel that shit. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to be creating. Super stoked about it. This hopefully is a first video of many, and I hope to look back on this video in 6 months, 12 months, a few years, and be like, whoa, look at that guy, how much he's changed. But props to him for starting imperfectly and, being cringe. Fucking so cringe. This video is probably the cringy shit. Someone saw me making this shit right now. Some people would be like, "Oh, that's fucking cringe." Other people would be like, "Oh, that's cool, man. You're starting right on. Good for you. Keep going." Especially the people that have done it. They'd be like, "Yep, I remember that." Anyway, that's my impromptu video for the day. Apologies for my brutal, um, brutal filming. I literally have this analog with my phone. I just like turn it. You can probably like see how smooth that is. Yeah. So I'm going to get it so that it just focuses on me and I don't have to worry about it. Anyway. Yeah. How do I want to, what's my last statement? What's the last thing I say? I don't know. The journey is worth it. The journey that you're on, all the things that you're working on, maybe you're in a place where you're like, fuck, I don't know if I'm going to figure any of this shit out. I don't know if I'm going to make my life better. I don't know if I'm going to heal. I don't know if I'm going to find relief. You are. You're going to find what works for you. And I know that, and I hope you can have faith in that. And yeah, for watching this video. If you're actually watching this video right now, at the end of this video, that whole thing that just happened, then fuck yeah. We would probably be really good friends. You're probably relating with what I'm saying, and you made it all the way to here. You're you're great. So thank you.